Let me explain how we lined up 3 closings on 3 separate houses for 2 merging families. There was essentially 3 pieces of the puzzle for all this to come together. And back in July, I got a call from these clients and they were merging their families and looking for some more space. We had to sell one house and then another house, and they had to be in the same school district and actually accommodate the space requirements in a great neighborhood, which is asking for a lot. Well, fast forward 45 days later and all that was accomplished. You see, just days after we first talked about this idea, a great option hit the market and we had to quickly scramble to make it all work. The first piece of the puzzle was to get an offer accepted in what was an extremely competitive situation. Once we had gotten their offer accepted, the second and third pieces of the puzzle was to get them under contract on 2 other homes and then figure out how to organize it. We decided that the best way for all this to come together was for us to sell one of the houses, which happened to be in Colony, and then use that money for the down payment on the forever home in Loudonville. Having one of the homes sold allowed these clients to do some work and then satisfy the bank to be able to get it closed. Now, the third piece of the puzzle was a convenience play to where we wanted to delay this closing to be able to move one house at a time. We ended up closing the third house a week later and allowed the buyers to move one house at a time, get some work done, and work out the financing. Now, the best part about all these coming together is that those buyers were able to use the equity they had in 2 separate homes as a down payment, even though they didn't have them both closed. Selling your home can be a very stressful process and overwhelming. And make no mistake about it, every real estate transaction has its hurdles. However, with the right plan and execution, it can all happen. If you have questions on how we were able to make this process work, or if you're thinking about selling but just not sure where to start, call us today. And we will take the stress and hassle out of the selling process, and that's what we like to call the home field advantage.